Fall is family time, but how do you know if this is really your family? Yes, that's right, DNA tests. Have you wondered how these tests work? It's like solving a mystery, but instead of dusty clues, we're using the incredible power of DNA. Paternity tests are more than just scientific procedures. They offer answers, clarity, and peace of mind. They can help establish legal relationships, trace ancestry, and even reunite long-lost family members. Whether it's for legal reasons, personal curiosity, or family history research, these tests provide invaluable insights into our biological connections. So, buckle up as we explore the science behind these tests, understand the step-by-step process, and discover why they're considered the gold standard for determining biological relationships. Let's get started. Before we jump into paternity testing, let's talk about DNA. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid, and it's like a blueprint that makes you, you. It's found in almost every cell and determines your traits from eye color to height. Think of DNA as a twisted ladder. The rungs are pairs of chemicals called bases. There are 4 bases: adenine A, thymine T, guanine G, and cytosine C. These bases pair up specifically, A with T and G with C. This unique sequence makes your DNA different from everyone else's. It's like your personal code. Half of your DNA comes from your mother and half from your father. That's the key to paternity testing. Now let's unravel the mystery of how paternity DNA tests actually work. Remember how we talked about inheriting half of our DNA from each parent? Paternity tests focus on specific regions of DNA that are highly variable between individuals. These regions are called genetic markers. By comparing the genetic markers in a child's DNA to those of the alleged father, scientists can determine the probability of paternity. If the alleged father's genetic markers match the child's, it supports the claim of paternity. If there are significant mismatches, it casts doubt on the biological relationship. These tests are incredibly accurate, often exceeding 99.99% certainty. That's because they analyze multiple genetic markers, making it virtually impossible for 2 unrelated individuals to have identical DNA profiles. Don't worry, collecting DNA for paternity testing isn't as complicated as it sounds. It's a simple and painless process, usually done through a cheek swab. Remember those cotton swabs you use to clean your ears? It's pretty similar to that. A ARCpoint Labs professional will gently rub the inside of your cheek to collect cells containing your DNA. These cells are then sent to a specialized laboratory for analysis. The process is quick, easy, and doesn't involve any needles or blood draws. In some cases, alternative samples like blood or saliva might be used. But rest assured, the collection method is always safe, hygienic, and minimally invasive. Section 5. From swab to solution inside the DNA lab. Once the DNA samples arrive at the lab, the real detective work begins. The first step is to extract the DNA from the cells collected on the swabs. This is done using special chemicals that break open the cells and release the DNA molecules. Next, the extracted DNA is amplified, meaning millions of copies are made of specific DNA segments. This makes it easier for scientists to analyze the genetic markers. The amplified DNA is then separated based on size and electrical charge using a process called electrophoresis. This process creates a unique DNA profile which looks like a series of bands on a gel. The position of these bands corresponds to the size of the DNA fragments, which in turn reveals the individual's genetic makeup. Section 6. Matching the pieces, determining paternity. Now comes the exciting part, comparing the DNA profiles. Scientists carefully examine the DNA profiles of the child and the alleged father, looking for matches in the genetic markers. Remember, the child inherits half of their DNA from their mother and half from their father. If the alleged father is indeed the biological father, their DNA profile will share a significant number of matching markers with the child's profile. The more matches there are, the stronger the evidence of paternity. On the other hand, if the alleged father is not the biological father, there will be significant inconsistencies between their DNA profile and the child's profile. The laboratory then uses statistical analysis to calculate the probability of paternity based on the number of matching markers. You are not the father. Section 7. The gold standard accuracy of DNA testing. Paternity DNA tests are renowned for their accuracy. When performed correctly by accredited laboratories, these tests can provide results with a confidence level of over 99.99%. That's because they analyze multiple genetic markers, making it extremely unlikely for two unrelated individuals to have identical DNA profiles by chance. The high level of accuracy makes DNA testing the most reliable method for determining biological relationships. The results of these tests are admissible in court and can be used for various legal purposes, including child custody, child support, and inheritance disputes. So, if you're looking for definitive answers about paternity, come to ARCpoint because DNA testing is the way to go. Peace of mind with ARCpoint Labs. In the Charlotte area and need reliable, confidential DNA testing? Look no further than ARCpoint Labs of Monroe-Wadesboro. They offer a wide range of DNA testing services, including paternity, maternity, sibling, and ancestry testing. ARCpoint Labs creates a comfortable and supportive environment for all their clients. Their state-of-the-art lab ensures accurate results, and their friendly staff is always available to help. For legal reasons, peace of mind, or family history, ARCpoint Labs is here to help. Section 10. Unlocking family secrets, one test at a time. Paternity DNA tests are more than just scientific procedures. They're tools that can bring families closer together, provide peace of mind, and even rewrite personal histories. They offer a glimpse into our genetic makeup, revealing the intricate tapestry of our ancestry and the biological connections that shape who we are. As we've learned, these tests are incredibly accurate, easy to perform, and provide invaluable insights into our biological relationships. Whether you're seeking legal confirmation, personal reassurance, or simply want to explore your family tree, paternity DNA tests offer a reliable and confidential way to get the answers you need. So, if you're ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock the secrets within your DNA, don't hesitate to reach out to a reputable DNA testing provider like ARCpoint Labs of Monroe-Wadesboro.